I just went live. So now can I just copy this link and go live? Or tell everyone on Twitter?
I just got the YouTube notification on my phone that you're live.
Okay. All right, bye. All right, I figured out I wasn't live before. Now we're live. What's up? I don't know who Blueberry VR is. All right, we're pulling this Giants game up. This is the ESPN setup here. All right. Let me plug this in. Let me get some headphones on so you guys don't hear the game in the background. All right, Giants on offense. Here we go. Tyrone chasing. Clutch, bro. Apple browser selling me on the Streamcast. I like the Giants going forward on fourth down. Tyrone Tracy in the backfield. I know people are going to start asking about my Giants takes for my tweets. What up, Walter? First time talking to me live. Man, look, this is my setup right now. You can't see I got the Giants game right here. I have it behind me too, so you guys can see it. I got Red Zone up on another screen here. I updated the Twitter link, so I think it works. Michael Gavigan, first time Thursday football caller. Michael Gavigan, loyal supporter of Thursday Football Club. Giants should go for it again. Why not? This side of the 50. People get mad about my takes on the Giants, man. They don't like that, I was there for a few years. I know a thing or two about the Giants. And I want to see the Giants win. That's the thing that you guys are missing right now. Like I want the Giants to be winning. So I'm not like recommending things for them not to be successful. The Big Blue UK guys, I've been on your guys' podcast. Love you guys. What's up, boys? They punted. I would have gone for it. Witchy Hall, what's going on? I know you're a huge supporter of the Thursday series. All right, Jamie, pinning them deep. Witchy Hall, we appreciate you. Yeah, I thought we should have gone for it too. It was a good kick, but I still think we should have gone for it. All right, I'm going to pull up some other games while we're looking at it. I mean, maybe we talk about this Atlanta game while we're there. I don't know. What do you guys think about the NFC South? I think the Bucs are the best team in the NFC South, but the Falcons are probably going to win it. No, I think the Bucs are going to win it. Kirk Cousins. I mean, would you guys bench Kirk for Michael Penix Jr.? I'm keeping Kirk Cousins in there. They should have never drafted Michael Penix from the get-go. Yeah, I know. But the Bucs losing. I mean, if they had Chris Godwin, it'd be lights out. They don't have that. There you go. And they score on cue. Rachaad White, Arizona State guy. All right, hold on. The real question is, what do you guys think about this college football brackets while we're waiting for the Giants to come back on? I'm glad SMU got in over Alabama. Is Alabama a better team? Probably. But like there's a course of the season. We have to continue to, and Syracuse gets a better bowl game because SMU made it too. Yeah, of course, Walter. We all want to see Carolina beat up on the Eagles a little bit. Jerry Judy. All right, hold on. So I'm hearing that you need to tweet the actual link and not the YouTube studio. Okay. See, I don't know how to do this stuff. Share. Copy video link. All right, there we go. Okay, I'm learning. See, it's my first time going live. I'm going to delete that tweet. I'm going to put another tweet out. Wrong link. Boom. Boom. Throw this up there. All right, let's get back to the game. All right, they're backed up. Let's get a safety here. Get his ass. Oh, God. Oh, good play. Adoree. Good play, Adoree. Play the ball, not the man. Yeah, I got to rely on my big blue UK Ireland guys. All right, I'm on Twitter. Here we go. Hopefully this is working now. All right, now we're rolling. When I was talking to 0 people about it, I was just talking about the Giants to myself. I know, Witchy, but Bama gets in every year, 3 losses. Now, look, it's better that we have the bracket. It's better that we have a bracket. 12 teams are getting in. We're arguing about the 13th, 14th team instead of like the 5th or 6th, which is better. Stick them in the backfield. Yeah, I will say Alvin Kamara has been playing really good football this year. I've been really surprised by Alvin Kamara's ability to bounce back. I know he had the suspension. I know he had, he's getting a little bit up there in age, but he looks young. He looks spry. Isaiah Simmons is playing well. He does deserve to play more. Obviously, with Isaiah, it's continuing to get those reps and do what he needs to do, but he definitely deserves to continue to play more football. All right, come on, Burns. Kayvon. Oh, converted the 3rd down. Oh, ball's out. He's saying he's down. Who would have thought Marquez Valdez-Scantling would have came out of left field and been back in this year, been back in action? I turn this volume back on too. And by the way, the Chiefs. No, so we did these hats for the Chiefs fans for our series. So I do that Thursday football, as you know. And we rep for the Chiefs fan. They got over 75,000 views. So any team that gets over 75,000 views on my YouTube, oh my God. Seam down the middle to Juwan Johnson, 1st down. This isn't good. This is why we should have gone for it, right? Little zone coverage. I mean, right in between 3 people. It's a good throw and catch by Derek Carr. And is that Juwan Johnson? Yeah. Rizzy ball. All right, so we want to talk about Brian Daboll and Joe Schoen. I think they should stay. I mean, continuity is something. Who are we going to bring in that's going to do anything crazier? Get him. It is a rough day. I don't know half the names that are out there for the Giants D line right now. Kirk Cousins revenge game. Tyler Algier touchdown to start the game. All right, let me get back to everything I'm talking about. Let's go back to Daboll and Joe Schoen and why I think they should stay. Continuity means everything. Let them draft their quarterback and actually give them a few years to develop that quarterback. Every year with the Giants, seems like we bring a guy in for 2 or 3 years, we fire and we move on to the next. And every time we move on to the next, it's a restart. And granted, you're right, that teams have broken tackles. Granted, teams have flipped the script in 1 year. it's hard in New York. It is not an easy place to win and lose. That's why I think we should keep the continuity. Yes, Joe Shane has messed up things. Dayball's messed up things. Everyone out there has messed up things. But giving them a chance, and yes, they paid Daniel Jones. I would have paid Daniel Jones. He came into this year. He took them to 3 years ago, he took him to the playoffs. You paid him. He got hurt. You had to see what he had this year, and obviously didn't work out, and he's in Minnesota. But the caveat is let them go draft a young quarterback, continue to build this roster out. I think O-line depth is needed because we've seen when AT was healthy, this O-line was rolling. Tyrone Tracy has been a great running back. This rookie class has been great. Drew Phillips has been one of the best corners in football this year. Theo Johnson looks like a stud at tight end, even though his running mate at Penn State that I watched yesterday was balling. So I think maybe we maybe look at drafting him, 44 from Penn State. I don't watch a lot of college football, so I don't know his name. Tyler Nubin has been good. Why would you allow them to a chance to set the team back another 2 years and pick a QB? Easy questions. What have the two done well? I mean, they made the playoffs in the first year. They're setting a foundation. Now, foundations aren't built in 1 year, not built in 2 years. They've had some crazy injuries this year. I did expect the team to be more competitive. I will give you that. But moving on quickly is something that it forces the next GM. You got to win now. If you don't win now, you're going to get fired. And putting that pressure on the GM to win now forces him to make bad decisions. Look no further than down the road in Philadelphia. I hate to bring it up, but like Howie Roseman is given a longer leash. He can mess up and he is not at fear for losing his job. I know Brian Daboll is a great coach. I've been in the meetings room with him. I've seen how he's interacted with the players. I see how much the guys respect him. Losing the locker room is such a crazy term. Guys do not dislike Brian Daboll. They love Daboll. And yes, I think they're losing faith in like their ability to win this year because they're losing games and you're seeing what's happening. Like they just got pushed into the end zone there. New Orleans goes up 6-0. Kendre Miller gets the rushing touchdown. But the players do not lose faith in Brian Daboll. I think Joe Shane has to overcome everything that happened with Saquon. I think that got a little personal between the two of them. And that's part of the reason Saquon's not there. And that's going to come back and obviously be a negative on his resume. But continuing to draft, continuing to go out there with a lot of cap space this year and go find those next guys, it allows and sends the message to the team from ownership like, hey, we're sticking with our guys. We're going to continue to build around this team. And hopefully that revitalizes some guys on this team as well. At the end of the day, players are playing for the money. They're playing for the dollars. I played differently when I was playing for the New York Giants because like the Giants drafted me. They were the team that gave me my shot. We have to continue to pay those players. And I think that will pay off. Like I think if I'm looking back at last year, I think, yes, you look at the free agent market, a lot of teams weren't paying safeties and a lot of teams weren't paying running backs, big dollars. So when we're looking at like 2020 hindsight, like, oh, Joe Shane should have known that Saquon was going to be the MVP this year. Yes, the reason I think we should have paid Saquon is because he was more than a running back. But a lot of teams don't value those positions. They value defensive line, which the Giants show with the Burns trade. They value offensive line, which the Giants went out and also addressed. I think getting another cornerback and getting more D-line depth. You need a 3 technique that can take over a game. Dex is the best nose guard in football. You need a penetrating 3 technique that can also get after it. So that's my thought. That's my thoughts on it. I can continue to explain it today. We're going to go back to watching this game, watching some of the other games. I got my eyes on this Cleveland game as well. I was at the Thursday night game a few weeks ago with famous Jameis playing against the Steelers. So it's going to be another good one. But that's my thoughts on the Giants. Yeah, Drew Phillips isn't a cornerback too, but he's a nickel. You need starters everywhere. How's Daboll's success different than McAdoo's? I didn't think we should have fired McAdoo. Like I know the whole issue with benching Eli, that is why he got fired. It wasn't because he's a bad football coach and he was out of the game for a little while. I thought McAdoo was a good coach, but it is what it is. And I don't know enough about the quarterback class. So I also tweeted out that potentially you don't draft a quarterback this year and you go out and you draft other positions. So I'm not saying like I have all the answers. I'm just saying continuity and job security will help build this team out even further. Yeah, and I'm not even sure how to say that rookie Musal's last name, but maybe I'm saying it right. He's clearly starting over Isaiah Simmons for a reason. Um, that's on the coaches to figure that out. I mean, Isaiah, I love Isaiah, and he's made plays, but maybe Masal is more of that in the box linebacker that they're looking for. Jameis Winston's awesome to watch. I love watching Jameis Winston. Also, got to give a shout out to my boy DJ Humphries, starting left tackle for the Chiefs today. It's my guy right there. He's going to be at the left tackle. That was the one weakness the Chiefs had, and they addressed it, bringing in my boy DJ Humphries. All right, I only got 10 more minutes till I have to hop to ESPN. Does anyone – what else do we want to talk about here? I got to talk about my fantasy football team for a minute. I did fantasy for the first time this year. Oh, no. Jonathan Brooks went down with a non-contact injury in that game. That's not good. Walter, you're 100% right. If they were 6-6, none of this would happen. How many one-possession games have the Giants found themselves in and lost those games? So we have to figure out a way to pull those games out. And I truly believe, given this staff, the ability to build on another year is worth it, in my opinion. You hired Shane and Daboll for a reason. You gave them this ability to make these moves for a reason. Do you think DJ and Dave's liked each other this season? I think they do. I think both guys are stressing out because they're both on the verge of losing their jobs, which sucks. You go into a season with zero support from anybody. It's hard to go out there and perform. So I truly believe in a little bit of mojo. People want to kill me for saying I think the Giants need a chant. I get it. We started the defense chant. Every team in America does it. No one knows the Giants started it. Pick. Okay, good. Tip ball at the line of scrimmage. Not an interception. I thought it was going to get picked. I know everyone wants that instant gratification. Fire the guy. Give me Jim Harbaugh. Fix things overnight. We have to continue to build this team out. So let's continue to build with young talent. Look at the Green Bay Packers, man. The Green Bay Packers are a great philosophy on how to build their team with that young talent. Giants will get Kyle McCord. I mean, Kyle McCord's a stud. All right, Tracy. I see that's a good run right there. Oh, no. Devin Singletary. Apologies. It has been crazy. Devin Singletary got Wally pipped. He wasn't playing bad. He was forcing more missed tackles than I think everyone but Joe Mixon early on in this year. Tyrone Tracy has just been a stud. So it's good to have competition like that. It wears on you guys. Here, let me read this one right here. I do not like Dave's, but I think you're great. I think someone needs to hire you. Well, I don't think anyone needs to hire me right now. I do like Coach Daboll, man. I love him as a human being, but I love him more as a coach. I've only was around him for 4 or 5 months and got a chance to see him as a football mind. And as a football mind, he is one of the best out there. Come on, Drew Lock. Scramble. Oh, make a decision. I mean, look, it does not look good. Drew Lock's 0 for 7 for 0 yards right now. It is not looking good. The Boo Birds are out at MetLife. I was not responsible for flying the banner around MetLife. If I was responsible for flying the banner, I would have mentioned a chant or a song in there, and I didn't do that. So don't blame this on me. Legend has it that my wife, Angela, is better at fantasy football than me. That is true. She beat me last week. She's number 1 in fantasy football. I'm in last place. It's because I drafted all my friends this year. I drafted all my former teammates. Yeah, I'm not good at fantasy football. Willie G. Giants gave Kyle McCord. Kyle McCord has balled. Witchy Hall, firing everyone never fixes things. It just makes you start completely over. No, you're 100% right. I think that's why there should be a little bit of a longer leash this year. All right, we have 5 more minutes. I wish I would have figured out how to do this earlier. I'll probably do this again. We'll do this for the Giants games going down the stretch, maybe some other Thursday night football games that I don't go to. If everyone could do me a favor right now, subscribe to this channel. We're trying to get to 25,000 subscribers. So do me that favor. I'm sure you're already subscribing. We're going to start doing this for Giants games. We post all my Thursday Night Football Club stuff on the channel. It's all about the fan. I get them. All right, good CFL Giants defense. All right. Not the worst drive in the world. The offense, you got to show me something on offense here, though. What do we got here? I'm kind of switching over here. I'm watching the Steelers game over here. I got Kirk Cousins as well. I like Kirk, and he just throws a pick as soon as I say that. But I like Kirk in this revenge game. He's got to stop throwing picks. I mean, no one knows this Brian Flores defense better than Kirk Cousins. But then again, Kevin O'Connell knows Kirk Cousins' game better than most. So that's a great little battle we have going on. Let me check. Let me do a little scoreboard here. Titans are up 3-0 on the Jags. Jets are down 9-3. I feel bad for the Jets, man. It's been a crazy year for them. I feel bad. They got a great fan base. Jet fans are great fans. Good thing Miami's out of the cold. You're right. Falcons 7-7. Saints up 7-0. Panthers up 3-0 on the Eagles. All right. The Eagles are probably sleepwalking through this one. They thought if they could just show up to the stadium today, they'd win because the Panthers are bad. But all NFL teams are good. Buccaneers, like we talked about earlier, Buccaneers are balling. Sterling Shepard is the leading receiver for the Tampa Bay Bucks, of course. Browns are up 7-3. Steelers have the ball. Are they punting? No, Steelers got the ball. All right, Browns are back on offense. Famous Jameis. Kadarius Toney with an 11-yard punt return, of course. It feels like everyone that leaves the Giants goes on to have success. As soon as I mention Kirk, he throws a pick. Garrett Wilson. Oh, Garrett Wilson's a stud. 4th and 4, they went for it. Garrett Wilson gets a conversion. Yeah, Hyatt is good enough to be the receiver too. The issue is Darius Slayton is the 2, and I think he does it really well. I think he should be paid to be the 2. You found a guy that is the burner that can stretch the defense, and I think Darius Slayton is that guy. You have Malik Neighbors, who's your certified 1. I think that kid from Penn State going out and getting another pass catching tight end to add in with Theo Johnson, I like that a lot. And then again, continue to address the offensive line. You need more depth. So if you have an injury to Andrew Thomas, you have guys that can step up. And that's what was missing again this year that I think has plagued the Giants. And depth on the D-line. Dex can't play every play. Burns can't play every play. The Panthers have been playing well the last few games, so let's hope they keep it up. Good as ass. All right, we got a nice 3rd and long coming up. Let's see the Giants get exotic here. Shane Bowen, get exotic, send some pressure. Don't just send 4 D linemen. I know you love doing that, but you're not built for that right now. Pew Thursdays is every Monday. We drop the Thursday Night Football from the week before, 7:30 p.m. Monday. Set your notifications, subscribe to this channel. You will see all of those games, and I'm going to come to all the fan bases. I want to go see everybody. Third down. Look, they brought the pressure and they're going to get to him. Oh my God. Okay, there you go though. Oh, don't call a penalty. Micah McFadden, good stick on Kendre Miller. See, they brought pressure. They confused Derek Carr. They get the conversion. Look, Wink was great for this team, but think about it. Shane Bowen is trying to compete with the scheme and players for a scheme that was for someone else. And Wink had those same issues. I think a lot of what happened with Xavier McKinney was because Wink doesn't value safeties. So that was part of the Xavier McKinney situation. All right, guys, let me log into ESPN while we're doing this. I can try to do both. I won't leave everybody just yet. You can see me getting set up. All right, but I got to mute everything. Here we go. All right, you're going to watch me get set up for my ESPN show. You hear my dog barking in the background. This is the ESPN. This is what gets me on ESPN radio, the Comrex. Let me see the dog. Hold on. Let me see the dog. Come here, boys. Come on, Beansy. Beansy, come here. Come here. Come here. Come on, up. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. All right, go. Go play. That was Beans. That was my boy Beans. I might be able to do both. I don't know. No, I got to go on the Zoom. Shout out from the UK, man. I need to get back to the UK. I'm not going to be scheduling a lot of live streams, but I'm just saying this is a fun. I like to get on here and have fun with the fans a little bit. All right. We got to log into ESPN. Everyone head over to ESPN Radio if you're a little bored today. Jets score a touchdown. Ashton Davis. Crazy that Breece Hall has struggled this year. Struggled. He's still a baller, but. All right, we're logging in here. Let's see which channel on. Come on, Drew Lock, get loose. Bellinger. See, Bellinger, people have slept on Bellinger. Look at him running people over. I had Belly. Me and Bellinger were actually locker mates. 145, room 238. What's up, guys? How we doing? 2 p.m. starts nice. I was live streaming the Giants game a little bit, just trying to calm some nerves. That is crazy. The tickets were $1 for the Giants game this week. All right. Let me run. I'm going to grab a little coffee and then I'll be back. But we're all good, guys? Are we talking college football at all today? Like we're going to talk about the bracket? Okay, perfect. Oh, it's great, boys. It's a great day to be a Syracuse Orangeman because SMU made it, so we're going to get a better bowl game. Kevin Clark. Well, I'd like to see them both play. Let's see what they got. Be interesting. All right, hold on. I will be back. All right, Giants are putting a drive together. All right, guys, I got to go do ESPN Radio. I will hop back on here later. Maybe not later today. I'm definitely not going to have time to do that. But maybe the next Giants game, we will do this and see how it all goes. I appreciate you guys. I will see you next time. It's still go Giants. I still love my Giants. I still want to see them ball. Maybe I'll come home for the Cardinals game later. I love the Cardinals too. Played for both. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hopping on with me and enjoying a little live stream. Later.